Welcome back to Game Day with Martini. We are 1 week away from FC26, and they've dropped rankings on Futbin. So we're going to go check those out. All right, guys. I want to first go over the pre-order. So I hope that if you're playing the game, you did the pre-order because I think this is maybe one of the best pre-orders there are. Here are your options. So obviously, your big guy, I think that everybody's going to want is this Zlatan, right? The whole game. He's kind of like the face of the game this year, as we kind of know. And I'm obviously old enough to have played a lot of FIFA with him, and I definitely want him. Do I want him over an R9? I mean, kinda, but I've also never really had an R9 except for like Footy's R9. So I really would love to have him, but he's gonna be rare. It's gonna be hard to get him. But you just kind of want to go over him. Khan here. This is a new icon to the year, obviously. Goalie. Probably not the worst. You got Seager here. This is not going to be another tough one, and probably one of the more common ones. Alex Morgan. Pretty quick turnaround on her. I mean, I just feel like last year we got her end of an era card, and she's already back in, which is awesome. So that's good for like the women being in FIFA. Like for her to get an icon that quick is definitely a good thing. Honestly, this card's really good. We don't know yet, but she's probably gonna have finesse plus, at least on her 91. There it is. So on her 91, she'll have it. On here, she won't. My bad on that. But this is still a really good card, and then the bigger one's really good too. And in my opinion, using women in FIFA, I actually really like the forwards. Like Sophia Wilson's my favorite. I want to have her on my team at all times. But the forwards are really good, and then there's a handful of midfielders that are really good. So I think Alex Morgan actually be a really great one to get. Kind of thought it was weird they threw Thierry Henry. They were kind of going with like new icons, and they just decided to throw like Thierry Henry and R9. Obviously, if you get him, GG's to you. Iniesta's back in the game. That's going to be like a magician in the midfield for you. What's his 92 look like? Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a really good card. Kind of reminds me of Xavi, but, a little bit different, so we'll see how that turns out. Tony Cruz, another quick turnaround on a guy going to icon. The long ball. This is going to be a card that's really cool, especially for you Real Madrid fans and guys who just like the German guys. It would be a cool card. Now, the player who I want, I kind of just take in my head, you're not getting Zlatan, you're not getting R9. Like in my head, like I'm prepared for that, right? I'm throwing those guys out the window. I had two cards actually that I would really, really, really like, and I think will be more common than those two, but maybe not the most common. The first one's Totti, obviously Italian. You guys can see the jerseys in the back. Part of that '06 World Cup team. Totti's going to be really good. I at least someone I'd be super excited about playing with. So he would definitely be a guy I'd really, really, really like to have. And honestly, his base card's not terrible. I mean, you're probably going to throw probably a hunter on him. Can we do that yet right now? We'll do all that. We're just kind of just going over stuff. We'll look into that in videos. Trust me. Totti, a big guy, will want if we get him out of here or not. Gerard would be really tough. Stephanie Jones. The other card I think a lot of people got to be excited about is Marcelo. I mean, this is about as cool of a left back as you're probably going to even find in the game. I mean, again, you see Tony Cruz, he's right in the game. Alex Morgan, right in the game after retiring. Marcelo, it took kind of a while. And yeah, I really like Marcelo. I think he's gonna be a lot of fun. I think his base card's pretty solid. His defense isn't gonna be the best. Like that's not what he's known for. Like this is a guy you're putting on like wing back, false back. Like he is gonna be getting up in the field. He's gonna be like another left winger for you. If you run a three back, with like kind of like what United do with the right and left wing backs, like this is a guy for you for sure. And he's got first touch as a left back. It's just crazy to me. This card just looks so fun. This is going to be a card that's just fun. I don't know if he'll be like the most OP, great left back, but if you get him, man, GG's to you. You're good for you. Chiellini's another guy. Here he is, just retired from the LA Galaxy. Boom, icon. Would love to have him. That's actually a really cool image. Yeah, no, I mean 80 pace. I mean, this is going to be a monster of a CB, especially because I believe it's 1 month after the game comes out, so a month from Thursday for PlayStation users. You'll get the full card. They did that with like the heroes and all that stuff, but come on, we all like icons better. Some of the heroes are cool, like Yaya Torre. We're not gonna really go over them right now, but there's some cool ones and some good like OP cards. But Chiellini is definitely an icon, and I'm excited that he's here. This would be a guy where it's like he obviously isn't the highest rate. He's 85. The rest are mostly 86. I wouldn't be mad if I got him. I mean, he's definitely clear of a lot. Like, this is a card that's going to be really common. I'm not. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say too much. I prefer not. This is kind of who I just thought I was getting. For some reason, in my head, when I envisioned this pack, this is who I'm getting. And it's not that bad. I mean, pretty high physicality, actually. Don't know much about him, to be honest with you. So, got Rapid. He's probably going to be pretty good, honestly. But yeah, that's kind of just like a quick, again, this video is just kind of quick. We're just showing some ratings, going over some stuff that stands out. So obviously you're going to get one of these. We're going to have an RTG account that's going to have one of these. And then we're going to have a pack and play account that actually the producer editor of this channel, it's going to be his account. But we're going to do like pack and play on that account, that kind of stuff. And there's going to be an icon pack there. So we'll be posting two. There'll be two separate videos, but we're going to have two chances to see who we can get. Hopefully the RTG gets blessed with like somebody solid. But let's take a look at just some of the highest rated golds in the game. I don't believe all are released, by the way. I was kind of looking through like United's and my favorite teams that I watch, and like Jack Grealish, right? Nico Paz, those kind of guys. Actually, I haven't looked up. Let's see. Is he even? Again, not every card has a rating right now, so it doesn't look like he does. So we'll have to see when we come out. Just excited to just talk FC26. Like I said, we're 1 week away. If you're a PlayStation guy, so I just want to go over it. So your top two men are Mbappe and Salah. I mean, if you watched Liverpool last year, it doesn't surprise you got the boost. Yeah, Putelis and GAMEDAY at 91 for the females. Now this is interesting here. Man, they really gave Dembele the boost. And this was always a card that was like pretty expensive at the beginning of the year, but like not Mbappe, like top tier card expensive for a gold. He's gonna be now, but he was always like an, I don't know, 80 to 200K card that was like you reasonably could get him, and he was just like a budget beast after like a month. But yeah, he's unfortunately that shot going up to 88. He always had low shot, but it was just like OP in game. It almost didn't matter. But yeah, no, this is gonna be, and he can play cam right wing striker. Yeah, this is gonna be a card. What can Mbappe play? Left wing, left mid, striker. Mosala can't play striker on his base. Rodri stayed in. I'm kind of surprised about that. They downgraded some guys, and kind of surprised he stayed. And maybe he was a 91 last year, but 90 for Rodri. I'm a little surprised. This guy's gonna haunt me till the day I die, and he'll be one of those guys like a Chiellini. He's gonna get an icon card right away, 100%, no way around it, and he's gonna haunt me forever. Yeah, probably card I struggle playing against the most. He just eats me. I don't know what it is. Erling Haaland. I can't remember how. I feel like that dribbling's kind of higher. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, I'm just loading it up. We're going over it together. That's really all this video is. But the low driven plus on him. What does he have? I forgot. Okay, intercept. That's actually not the worst thing in the world. Jude stays at that 90 rated, which is great. Wasn't his best year. Played through that shoulder injury literally the entire year. And that just sucked to see. I'm actually happy he had the surgery. It sucks that we can't watch him play. He's back at training this week, actually. So he should be back. They're always saying kind of early October. So definitely excited for that. Card looks great. I mean, I know on my RTG last year, the first big purchase I made was Jude. I ended up actually pulling him untradeable, which was nice, and I did that before the gold cards really tanked. But yeah, he was a guy that just made a huge difference for me right away. Usually like to play him at cam, but in certain form, like narrow formations, the CM for him is great because he's really good at that position too. Hansen, obviously, OP. Vinny got downgraded, huh? It was not his best year. Still going to be a really good card. Words, I can't believe that this card is this high based on these 3 games, but going to be a really good card. Obviously, the Liverpool tax on this card's going to be expensive. One of the honestly, I'll say it right now. I'll say it right now. The best gold midfielder in the game every year is this guy. He can do everything you need. And now he can even play right back, I'm seeing. I know he's done it in real life, but I don't believe he had that before. CDM, I mean, this guy, I mean, look at this. He's got 83 plus on every single stat. I mean, like the Hullet gang, like he's our next Hullet. I mean, it's just the reality is to play him at striker for a couple games, and there you go. He'd probably play CB. I didn't see why not. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very expensive card, but if you get your hands on him, you're making a La Liga team instantly. Wow, Vitinha's up there too. This is going to be another one of those cards that's going to be probably really solid. Low physicality, low pace, but I'd say overall pretty solid card. Harry Kane, going to be your standard Harry Kane card, no pace, and he's going to just be able to just rock balls into the net. If you're a Bundesliga English team builder, probably a decent card maybe. Rafinha up to an 89. Man, again, I probably should have looked at everybody's ratings last year just to be able to say, like, oh, this is what it was and this is what it is now. So I'm kind of just raw reacting to these. This is the first time I've looked at them. I've seen a couple of the leagues. But Rafinha, this card looks crazy, man. La Liga's actually getting up there with Prem. The difference between building a Prem team and a La Liga team's always been the same. Like early, like all La Liga's players that are good they're priced up to the nines, where you have those budget baller cards in the Prem, which unfortunately I don't think we'll be able to go over. I don't think they're all in the game. But we'll do something else right before the game comes out. Like maybe we'll do a team builder or something like that for like a Prem budget team for like first week for RTGs. But yeah, this could be a really good card, but he's not going to be cheap. Oh wow, there's the star boy. Ballon d'Or favorite to some. Not my pick for this year, but yeah, this is nuts that he went. I know for a fact he was an 81 overall last year, which I kind of thought was even high, but a +8. I mean, I don't know the last guy that was 92 rated, so like he's really only going up 2. So like I don't know. To me, it's early. It's just too early to give him this card. It's gonna be nuts. I mean, if you get this card, GG's again. La Liga gonna be great. Gonna be a top 4 expensive card in the game. I'd be probably willing to bet, but I think they boosted him too high, too early, because he doesn't have any room to grow in. Like in 27, he's going to be a 91, and then that's it. And then he's an Mbappe where you're moving a couple stats around. It's the same card every year. So I would have preferred them to drop that, to be honest with you. Kimmich, I don't know how the hell he is this rating anymore, to be honest with you. Ooh, Hakimi got a big boost. It was like he disappeared for a year. I'm not the biggest Ligue 1 watcher this year at Pogba. Probably going to definitely get into it more. But I felt like for a full year before last, we didn't hear anything from Hakimi. He's got a pretty crazy story about his divorce. If you guys haven't seen that, look that up. This guy's a savage. Maybe I shouldn't have got into that, but it's a pretty cool video. Or story. But this card, now he comes back. He's 89 overall. It's probably the best right back in the game. Early days. I mean, again, he's going to help you go forward. He scored so many goals in the Champions League last year. So, because I'm not surprised, but that rating's really high. Pedri, going to be another engine in the midfield. Got a lot of really, really strong midfielders in La Liga. This is another one. 89, I think, is fair. I think in real life, he might be who I would rank as the best midfielder. Really, really close, if not the best. Now, obviously, the Italian Donnarumma, going to City for a United fan, hurt, especially when there was some rumors of him going to United. We weren't ready for him. We're so much better with Lemons. We won't get into that. But nonetheless, Donnarumma going to City sucks for real life. It's going to suck this Sunday if he plays. But for building teams with Prem, the Prem just gets stronger. This should be everyone's go-to goalie. I use him all the time because I always find my way to have like 3 or 4 Italians on the team anyway. So he kind of just fits in with like a coach. But now he's in the Prem. So there's no reason to get some of those little Serie A guys that aren't that great, but they're Italian. They fit, he's going to be fitting right in. So that's definitely a cool addition. I think these guys are all, Petri got a +1. Saka got a +1. Hurt right now, unfortunately. Hopefully he comes back fast. Then you got Gabriel, who's I think it's weird that in FIFA he's always the highest rated between him and Saliba, but I feel like Saliba's just clearly better. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me not knowing the difference between the two truly, but I would definitely give it to Saliba, and it's always him in the game. Moose, one of my favorite players. Kind of wish he stuck with the English citizenship so he could play for England. It'd be so cool. But obviously plays in Bundesliga, has some ties to Germany, plays for Germany. It sucks. But one of my favorite guys to watch. Unfortunately, he's hurt. That collision with Donnarumma in the Club World Cup, controversial. Won't get too much into what I think about that. But unfortunately, he's out for a while. I think he should be back for the World Cup. But this is a pretty solid card. Again, if you're building one of those teams, he can play. One thing that I'm going to throw in that I noticed was last year building teams, it was like no one could play any other position. It's like if they were a right wing, some of them didn't even play right mid. It was like, how are we gonna, there used to be those like position change cards where you can have a striker play CDM to fit, and then in your custom tactics you switch the whole team around just for like chemistry, which was why the chemistry was so much better back in the day than it is now. But you couldn't play anybody anywhere. Now, I know for a fact that they said it and you're clearly seeing it. Sometimes EA isn't the most honest with what they say about the upcoming game, but they clearly are that he could play left mid, center mid, striker, cam. Like, that's awesome. Like, you have options. And in game, you can move people around to make it work. Like, it's awesome. It's such a cool thing, and it's cool to see that they actually did it. Now, this is going to be... was always my guy. I mean, last year he was probably my striker for a month, maybe a month and a half, 80K. This is going to be, if I had to guess, Isak's gold card, early days, first 2 weeks of the game officially coming out, so 3 weeks to a month from now. This is 300K plus minimum, and the first couple weeks maybe even 500-600K. He's got the Liverpool badge now, so I mean, chemistry wise it really doesn't do much. I mean, obviously if you use a lot of Liverpool players it helps you a little bit, but it's not like he went from La Liga like he did to go to Newcastle and then it was like, okay, now he fits on all these teams. He still does, but because he's a Liverpool player, man, the price of this card's going to go up. Decent pace for what he is. 89 shots, crazy. That's definitely a boost. 85 dribbling, if you watch the guy play. I mean, I think this card's pretty fairly rated. Honestly, I'd probably put his pace up a little bit, dribbling up a little bit, and physical up a little bit. I'd probably have him at like 89. I'm that high on him. I think he's really good. His work rates are kind of tough with medium, but he's going to be really good. Martinez, I think, went down 1. Lewandowski, kind of like Harry Kane, to be honest. The La Liga Harry Kane. Sophia Wilson. Oh, she can play cam this year. Oh, God. We have even more options for her. I mean, this is, like I said, it's female soccer players. She's my favorite. I mean, have a card right here of her. Like, she's somebody that's always on my team. And the fact that now she can also play cam, but it looks like she can't play right wing. So she moved the left wing. But can't play left mid, but that's fine. I'll take it to get the cam. That is awesome. She will be on the RTG as soon as possible. Unfortunately, went down 1. Got pregnant like halfway through the season last year, so that definitely didn't help her out. Was the 3rd Ballon d'Or finalist last year. It sucks, but that's why she got downgraded because of that. There's no other way to say it. When you watch her play, she's spectacular. So we won't talk about her forever. Anything in here that jumps out to me? Well, I think she stayed the same. She's going to be another really good card. If you're building one of those teams. Oh, I saw this on Twitter. I did see this leak. Kachawi. One of the first female cards I ever used when they put them in FIFA Ultimate Team. Left wing, left back, CDM, CM. I mean, that's crazy. With the French, I mean, this is going to be a beast. This is going to feel kind of similar to like that Rolfo card from 2 years ago. Like, that's how cool this card's going to be. She's probably going to be pretty damn expensive, too. So that's really cool. Oh, boy. De Bruyne with the big downgrade. Can't say I disagree. Can't say I disagree. 66 pace is just so tough. But if you have a Serie A team, man, I'm telling you, he might even be a little. He'll be way cheaper than he usually was. But do I think he'll be under 100K early? Maybe not. But if he somehow is like a 40, 50K card and you have a Serie A team, boom. This is your guy. Kevin De Bruyne's passing is just different. It's different than everybody else's. I don't know if I would say he's the best passer in the world currently, but in FIFA, like last year, the best passer I had all year. He was somehow always on my team. Yeah, he's going to be really cool. If we end up building, that's the thing about the RTG that's so fun, is you don't really know. It's like what you get. And then you like get some coins and you kind of help build around what you've gotten lucky pulling. And maybe we end up in the Serie A team and we end up with, if we do, we will end up with Kevin De Bruyne. Promise you. It's definitely not the goal, but we'll see. It's possible. Cold Palmer. I think it's. See, again, like Yamal got that huge boost, but like Cole Palmer, you're telling me he's two behind him? I mean, in real life, sure, but FIFA wise, like this guy's been doing it. I don't know. I think that, not the biggest Chelsea fan, but I think Cole Palmer probably should have been higher rated, just in my opinion. But again, striker, cam, or right mid, 3 different positions for him, which is really cool. Love that. Kvar here, left wing, right wing, left mid. So you play either wing for you. That's just really cool. If you're building a Ligue 1 team, that's pretty cool. Bastoni is going to be probably your best Serie A CB. Yeah, probably overall. Another Italian Don. Garassi, this guy, what was it, 2 years ago, had a team of the season card that I loved it. So I've kind of always followed him since. Kind of like scores a lot on pens, but he scores a lot for Dortmund, so that's pretty cool. I think this is a pretty fair rated card. Again, Bundesliga. I'm probably using this over Harry Kane, to be completely honest with you. Frankie de Jong, another legendary card at the start of the year. But again, you got so many midfielders in the Liga. They're all expensive, and just none of them are cheap. But this is going to be he's going to be good, like he always is. This is like one of those engines in the midfield for you every year. Now, this is new. I have not seen this. Let's see these stats. Yeah, this is a good CDM early days. Casado, yeah. It's a good signing. I wonder what Enzo is. Hopefully you see him. We're only going to go through like 3, maybe 4 pages of this. I don't want this to be a too long video, but that's cool. He's a high rated too. He's probably going to be pretty expensive. What did they put on him? Slide tackle plus. Now, if you know how to slide tackle, that's awesome. I feel like I'm pretty damn good. I know some people who slide tackle just get red cards, and it's like, why are you so mad? And they're like, I'm just trying to slide tackle. It's like, well, you don't know how to slide tackle. I feel like I'm pretty good. Declan Rice. I don't think he moved. I think he was 87 last year. Not much to talk about there. One of the legends, Marquinhos. Still keeping up with a great FIFA card, man. Like, again, if you're building pretty much a PSG, well, you got Pogba and Ansu Fati out there. You could build a good Ligue 1 team. I got to stop saying that because I'm so used to just saying if you're just building a PSG team. Ligue 1's got some other guys. But yeah, he's going to be one of your better guys. Good work rates too. Sommer, one of my favorite right backs from last year, early too, right here. Oh, Bruno. Oh, God. Oh, he's got sub 70 pace and only 83 shooting. Oh, man. What'd they do to my captain? I don't think this is a great card. I really don't. I'm probably going to have him early on, at least on the back, for sure on the back and play count. We're going to have some United guys. He's the highest rated one, so he's going to be there, and he's the captain. I love Bruno. But, man, it's not a great card. The Kevin De Bruyne card's better by a lot, I think. Oh, man, what'd they do to him? with decent work rates. Not really. I don't know. It's just kind of a mid card. Bruno will get like a promo card and be pretty solid though. And here's Saliba. He got less pace. Let me know in the chat instantly when you see this. Like, is Saliba not as good as he used to be? Because I watch Arsenal and I'm always pretty impressed by him. So I don't know. He's taking downgrades in FIFA. Does EA not know ball or do I not? Maybe a mix. Ooh, Julian Alvarez with an 87. Alika's got that high end talent, man. Let me tell you, this is going to be a good card. Depending on what you like. I prefer a striker that's like taller, more physical. Unless you're using a woman, then like a Sophia Smith. But male, I like to use like a Sesko, 6'5", fast. Like Isak, who's what, 6'4". Alvarez, if you like that 5'7" to 5'9" Messi type build, kind of, he's going to be really good. Forgot he went to Bayern, actually. It's a pretty solid card. He's not very fast, but he's also never really been fast. So, this is another good midfielder here. McAllister. Low pace, but he's going to be just a dog. Anybody else just catch... That's a downgrade right there. Martin Odegaard. He's definitely been progressing in real life, though. I'm not surprised about that. That's an upgrade for sure. He's becoming one of the better keepers in the Prem. I don't disagree. Victor Gyökeres, I don't agree with the whole card. I don't understand how this man's 87 overall. I really don't. He got a +3, 90 pace, 91 physicality. I mean, I watched DeLitt manhandle this guy for 70 minutes before he got subbed out. No, I get it. It's not all based off real life. There's different things they're adding into it, but like, no, disagree. Hard no. Barella is going to be solid as always if you're building the Serie A team. Him and Kevin De Bruyne and McTominay, that's a really good midfield. Victor Osimhen, I don't know. Seems to be some decent Turkey players now, but I'm not using a Turkey, so whatever. We'll skip past him. Rudiger is definitely getting up there, but a pretty solid card. Does that say 78 pace? 80 shooting? I don't know if is he the most overrated card or overrated player in real life? Or is this just the most... I think this is just beyond... I've watched a lot of... At least there's no way he's got 78 pace and 80 shooting. The passing, sure, I'll maybe give it to you. I think it's low, but fine. The dribbling, it's fine. Everything, it's physicality even, okay, whatever, I'll give it to you. But a sub 80 pace? I'm thinking minimum 85. Minimum. With probably 85 shooting. I'm sorry, Olise, man. It's probably because he went to Bundesliga and nobody cares anymore. Trent, pretty standard Trent card. It's not going to be crazy until he gets this is a card here. Yep. This is going to be one of the best early in the year. Easily. Ligue 1, man, I don't know. Maybe we got to think about it. Again, if we were to like pull him, man, we're making that work. He's awesome. We'll speed race through this. Fourth page. Anybody huge stands out? Konate, losing it in real life. I always try to say his last name. Not even going to do it, but that's okay. Messi, 86. Haven't seen CR7, so he's probably even less. Can play a lot of positions. If you're building MLS, if you're a Messi guy, I don't know. 78 pace is tough, but it's Messi, so he's going to play better than that card. 86 for Tonali. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm biased to the Italian Don here, but like, he's, I think, a lot better than that. I really do. Williams. I think, this is a fair card, I think. I think that's fair. Oh, Reindeers, another guy that now you have the option of playing with within the Prem. Only 2 stats above 80. I'm surprised about that, to be honest with you. I mean, early stages of the game, this is probably going to be really solid, but he's going to phase out really quick to being like really good. Here's McTominay. I mean, this guy won Serie A Player of the Year, meaning he was the best player and in one of the top 5 leagues. Granted, not the strongest. I'll give you that. and this is what he gets. And if you give me the argument, it was only 1 year, then how did Yamal go from 81 to 89? Make some type of sense. That's just horrible. He's going to be pretty solid, but this looks more like, I don't know. Maybe I haven't watched enough of him to understand. To me, this is not that great for what he should be based on what they did to Yamal. If Yamal is 85 as well, I'd be like, all right. Or even 86, 87, I'd be all right. I mean, it's a good card, but I don't know. I expected him to be at least a walkout. At least. Gravenberch, another great. Look at that. Almost every stat above 80. Pace, shooting. If you really wanted it to be a Hullet gang card, you could just throw 100 on him and he's there. He's going to be really good too. Man, Liverpool stacked. Phil Foden. Oh, God, man. This used to be a guy. Even last year, I remember sitting there trying to snipe him for like 20K under his buying price just because I wanted Phil Foden on the right side, down the far side. Yeah, that's tough. Didn't play good last year, so, but it's just inconsistent. Some guys get majorly penalized for one off year. Some guys, go from the bottom to the top after one good year where one guy only goes up a little. It's very inconsistent to me. But maybe they're using metrics that I don't know about, and maybe these stats are right. I don't know. Bryan Mbeumo, definitely a goal that this man is starting on the right side for me. Maybe I've said that about other guys too, but I don't think he'll be that expensive, and I gotta have him. 1-star skill move, 1-star weak foot. I can only assume that that's not right. I mean, again, they're still uploading this stuff, so I think the stats of the card and the overall is correct. The weak foot stuff, it's kind of why I haven't really commented on it. Maybe I commented on one, but I wouldn't really look too far into it. But 88 pace, 84 shooting, 79 passing. If that where is this crossing? I have to know. Oh, they don't give it to you. Oh, that sucks. Because I want to expose him. The fact that he had the most successful completed crosses in the Prem last year, and you're telling me a 79 passing, that crossing better be 85 plus minimum, and some weird stat here is throwing it to be 79 because that's terrible. But otherwise, 84 dribbling's pretty okay. Yeah, it's fair for where he's at. 76, this is a pretty solid card. What does he have? He's Game Changer. Got to look more into what that actually is. That's a new Playstyle Plus this year. But no, Bryan Mbeumo, it's going to be a really solid card. Anybody? Oh, Son. Joins the MLS. Every year the MLS, Saudi, apparently the Turkish league, and kind of now Ligue 1, but we'll take Ligue 1 out. Those like three smaller, non-top 5 league keep getting bigger, man. You get a guy like Son who's got obviously the finesse plus. It's gonna be a solid card. If you're a huge Messi fan, I definitely recommend you grab this guy. He's not gonna be as cheap as you would think. I would bet. I'd still say over 100K. If you're building an MLS team, he's top 3, top 2 card in the MLS. Actually, for sure, top 2 with Messi. This card even looks better than Messi, in my opinion. Don't come after me. Just saying the card. But yeah, that's still sad to see him kind of go. And that's it. Let's just do a quick one more gander here. Just want to see. Oh, there you go. There's Cristiano Ronaldo. 76. I think it's fair. Again, Messi, Ronaldo, they're old now. Like, it sucks. Like, us, the guys who play with him back when they were like prime Barcelona and he was on Real, it's like we got spoiled with those gold cards, man. Those cards are now Mbappe and Dembele and Salah. Like that, it's a new era. We got to just accept. And again, you can Evo this card, and eventually you're going to be using a reliable, good Messi or CR7. Just definitely, kind of a sign of maybe you're getting old if that really hurts you. Conte still staying up at the 85 range. Same with Benzema. Griezmann. Oh, gosh. I have a buddy who's a big, big Griezmann fan. He's probably not going to be happy to see this when he's editing this video. Oh, God. It's going to be a really solid card. 85 rated, sure, but he's really good in the stats you need good. He's not physical. He's not going to defend. His passing, okay, whatever. But 80 shooting guys that just have good shots like Rodrigo will be fine. It's going to be a really good card, especially if somehow he's a budget piece. This is another guy that just sucks that he's in Bundesliga, because this is a card that early days you're using. It's a pretty solid card too. Anybody else? Oh my God, you got an 85 rated card, 83 face, 80 shooting, 90 dribbling. Gonna be another really, really good card. He can only play right wing, I'm gonna assume, based on what they said, and I've seen in other cards that he'll be able to play other positions, but it's gonna be a really good card. And another young guy who shot up a lot. Cody Gakpo, pretty solid. I want to see if Pogba is in here. Is he in the game? No Paul Pogba yet. I've seen it leaked. He's not great, obviously, a long time without playing, but an Evo card nonetheless, and probably one of the most popular Evo cards. So yeah, that's just us just hanging out, just going over some ratings, kind of my initial reactions. I didn't really come into the plan, so maybe not the most organized video. Apologize for that. Just wanted to talk some EAFC26 as we're 1 week away, and definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll definitely see you in 1 week. Peace out.